Peter Navarro is with us. Now, he is one of Donald Trump's economic advisors. Are you going to tell Donald Trump, hammer away on the economy today? Are you going to tell him that?
I'm going to tell you that the economy under Clinton Obama is awful, and that Donald Trump will lower taxes, unleash the energy sector, cut regulation, and eliminate the trade deficit. That's growth. But, you know, I was listening to the show all morning, and it's driving me nuts because you get people, this is a business show.
I drive you nuts?
No, not you, but some of your guests. It's like we're talking about how Clinton or a divided government would somehow be good for the markets. Let's do first principles here. Why does the market go up? The market goes up on profits. Why do profits go up? Growth. So how are you going to get growth out of a Clinton plan, which raises taxes, increases regulation, keeps doing bad trade deals, and shuts the coal industry out? So if you want a stock market to hit 25,000 for the Dow, that's Donald Trump. And all this talk, Stuart, they go like, oh, Trump's anti-trade, it's uncertainty. Well, no, it's not. He just wants better deals for the American people, the American worker, and American corporations, so they stay here.
I'm with you all the way, Peter, and I understand what you're saying. But what investors seem to be saying is a split decision would be good for the market. That would be Hillary in the Oval Office, but the Republicans keep control of the Senate and the House. Therefore, she could not get many of the things that she wants to do through a Republican Congress. Result, stability.
If investors want a split decision, they're going to get exactly what they got now, which is a market that only goes up because bond markets, investors can't make any money in the bond markets because the economy is so low, interest rates are so low. There's nothing split about this. We need Donald Trump in the White House pushing a growth agenda so that profits of corporations start going up robustly again, and corporations produce on American soil so the wages of American workers go up, and that gives us prosperity. We don't have that now. We're 1% growth after $10 trillion of stimulus in 8 years.
But he's got to win the debate tonight.
He does.
Down.
No question.
Personally, I don't think he wins the debate tonight by attack on a personal basis.
Here's the difference.
You can attack Hillary Clinton on the basis of her economic plan. It's not as good as mine.
Here's the difference.
That's an attack.
Chris Wallace, okay? We've had Lester Holt. We've had Anderson
Cooper.
Yeah, there's a middle name there I don't want to say on the air. And Martha Raddatz. What do they have in common? They don't know anything about policy, economic policy, financial markets. All we got was a cat fight. It was weird. Tonight, Wallace has a clear agenda: economy, debt, immigration, health care. He will stick to it. The candidates will stick to it. American voters will be better off, and we will see a jump in the polls for Donald Trump because he wins on every issue. Name me an issue. Name me one single issue where Clinton trumps him.
Okay, I'm not going to answer that, but I'm going to roll some tape on Donald Trump. Wait a second, Peter. He says, quoting now, he will drain the swamp. He's talking about Washington, D.C. Drain the swamp and push for term limits if elected president. Roll that tape.
If I'm elected president, I will push for a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on all members of Congress. I'm proposing a term limit of 6 years for members of the House and 12 years for members of the Senate.
Now, he's raised that just last night. You know, now, that's nothing to do with prosperity and growing the middle class.
Hey, I've been on the plane. I've been to those rallies. If you played that whole speech, you would have seen him talking about the economy, immigration, getting rid of Obamacare, helping our inner cities have peace, prosperity, and jobs. So taking that clip is fine, but I'm telling you that the Trump administration will solve the single most important problem we have, which is the economy, and also get us back on track on national security. Let's have some issues tonight. Go Chris Wallace. Let's see if we can stay on track here.
Okay, let me raise this. We've got a multi-millionaire. He's a financier. His name is Rex Sinkfeld, I think is the pronunciation. He's a pioneer in index fund investing, rich guy. He says there's one reason to vote for Trump, and that is his tax policy. Now, that's one multimillionaire, the guy on the screen right now. Why haven't the rest come on board? Most rich people in America are going to vote for Hillary Clinton.
You know, this week, and you had a guest on, we released 100 names of top business leaders that support Donald Trump. And, you know, I know some of those personally. Brian O'Shaughnessy and Bill Hickey are two great Americans who created thousands of jobs here in America, running steel companies, and in the case of O'Shaughnessy, he runs Revere Copper, which was founded by Paul Revere. And he's been fighting the Chinese illegal subsidies for decades. And he's supporting Trump because he knows Trump will keep jobs here, will keep investment here. And as to why some corporations or bum leaders don't want to support Trump, they're making money over there. They're not taking care of America.
Okay. Look at the big board as of right now. We're up 67 points. That puts the Dow at 18,230. That's where we are. And here's a story in the background to the Dow's performance today. And we've been covering it all week. And that is, we've got $152 trillion worth of debt globally. There it is on the screen, $152 trillion, way up from where it was a few years ago. A lot of people think that is a debt bubble. It's about to burst. The Federal Reserve doesn't have any tools in the toolkit to cope with this kind of thing. So what I'm getting at here, and I want your word on this, a lot of people are very concerned that there's a big market correction, crash, call it what you like, it's on the way. And you say what?
I say if Hillary's in, I'm shorting that market. I'm saying if Donald Trump gets in, we're going to have Dow 25,000 within a year or two of that administration. It's all about profits, earnings, and growth. And this debt bubble, I mean, what I'm concerned about is pension funds in this country not being able to earn a decent return and pay all of their people who are on those pensions. That's the big bubble for me. Unless we get growth and prosperity, it's going to be an implosion. It's the Bob Dylan lyric. You're not busy being born, is busy dying. And this economy under Clinton, Obama is dying.
I 100% agree with you that growth is the prerequisite of prosperity in America.
And getting that debt down.
Yes, indeed. Peter Navarro, thanks very much for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.